What is going on, all of you beautiful people out there? It is your boy CryptoMykel here. Welcome to the new year. So, of course, we're going to go over kind of, the topic of the video of, what is your plan, your mining plan, that is, for the new year. Do you have any plans? Do you have any goals? I'm going to show you a few things that I would plan and what I plan to do this year, or some of my goals that I would like to achieve. And yeah, but first, a word from our super cool liquidy sponsor.
Introducing the CryptoMykel OctoTank 12 Home Immersion Cooling System. The future of cryptocurrency mining and home heating. Quiet, cool, and efficient. The OctoTank 12 allows you to overclock your ASIC miners up to 70% to get more performance for your money. Compatible with up to 2 ASICs. Fully plug-and-play system. The immersion system ensures that your miners stay cool. Perfect for garage or basement heating. Up to 150 square meters of heating capacity. Clean and minimalist design. Fully weatherproof. Designed to last for years. Save money while keeping your home warm and cozy this winter. Order yours now.
Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed that. Guys, it's a new year. Hope you had a fantastic New Year's. Hope you had a safe New Year's. Hope you had a great Christmas holiday if you celebrate Christmas. It was a wonderful time spending time with family, and getting into the new year kind of brings into the new goals and accomplishments and achievements that I would like to achieve this year. So I kind of want to go over those. Of course, some of those have to do with, nodes, GPUs, FPGAs. Let's kind of dig on into this. But first, I kind of want to dig into something a little bit more at home. Because, the family mine, right? Right. So, guys, as you know, the facility. So as you can kind of see, here's the facility. It's slowly growing, right? We have some new rigs that have been put up from a customer. 126 GPUs just from one of the new customers right here. So starting with this, which I'm kind of a little sad about, the frame that we have over here is longer. I thought it was, but I wasn't for sure. But this is 3 X12s, and 2 X12 Ultras and a Miner Dude, which is still an X12, it's just black. But you come over here and you get an X12 and a Mystic Miner, and there's still 2 more X12s over there, but you can't fit a third one. So the shelves are a little bit shorter, which I was kind of bummed out about, just a little bit, that I can't fit as much. At least I'm short now 1 X12 Ultra. I kind of like the way they were, sitting on the top, because I can't go too much higher, of course, because of that ducting, and even though it's not usable, it's still there. Maybe at different time we will actually more than likely lower this shelf down. That way we can lower this shelf down and you can turn things upright again. But for right now, this actually works out rather nicely. But here's some more X8s, and then some really cool cases that I've never seen before, but they're actually pretty cool. And then the Osprey, which is an FPGA. And then, of course, NIMS rigs and the free hash giveaway S9. The new panel is being installed right here, and that'll give us some more, about 200 plus. So that is 200 amps, I think, on that box that's coming in. So we'll get an extra 200 amps to add in right here for the hosting side of things, as well as upgrading from the 3-phase and still getting the transformer to bring in even more power for the ASIC room. So pretty flippin' awesome. I would like to try out the immersion cooling system from AutoMiner. That'd be pretty cool. Either on the What's miners or potentially the customer that has this one Osprey has 3 more, I think, coming when the next batch comes, and they want to put them in immersion. So it's possible I want to try and get one of those to immersion cool them, which is pretty cool. And then I get to try things out like that and make content. So F8 for all the awesome customers and the customers to come. Because once we install more power for hosting, and the ASIC room is finished, we will plan to go like full public with like the facility. All right, so just kind of a overview look of like the hosting room, and it's growing. So the goal for that this year is to continue growing the facility and keep on building it out, of course, with new transformer and bringing in power, as well as installing more power this coming week for more rigs for hosting. So super FAs for that, and prices are doing pretty well in the meantime for that. Talking about nodes, we'll go over Flux halving countdown is actually coming. So in 1 month and 1 day, the Flux block reward will decrease from 75 Flux down to 37.5 Flux. Okay, so that does affect me as a miner, but also affects me as a node operator because it is currently, I think, 50-50 right now for node distribution. Yeah, node distribution and proof of work mining. But the node distribution, of course, gets split up between the different tiers of nodes. I currently run a Nimbus node, so that accounts for 12.5% of each block, which is around 9.75 of Flux. So that is going to be kind of dropped down in half, right? So once the halving happens in February, it's very possible that I may or may not turn off my Flux node, spool up a Cumulus node or two to provide around the same kind of like amount of Flux, right? It might be smarter to do that because you can run those at home. I actually got a hardware here that I was actually looking at running a Cumulus node, so I might do that. I'm not really sure. Kind of deciding on that one still to see how kind of things pan out. But it is happening, and that is something that some people need to take into consideration. Stratus nodes, man, they'll still be okay. They get 30% of each block found because right now we're running a Nimbus node ourselves. So currently, I think it's around 61-ish Flux that you make. Last month we pulled in 84 Flux, so you would effectively receive about half of that. So we'll probably get around 42 Flux now after the fact. Now that does include everything else, but you still have parallel assets that come into play to help balance out that. So that does help out. But we'll kind of see how things kind of play along for the next month or so, and evaluate what we'll do, and we'll keep you informed of what we do here on the channel moving forward. So we'll have more information on the next Flux node update, I'm sure, by the time that happens. So, as well as FPGAs, so I'm currently trying to get my hands on a TH53, which can do about 3 gigahashes on Caspa versus what Panda has, which is the Forest Kitten, FK33 from Squirrel, which will do about 2 or so gigahashes after everything is said and done. I'm really interested in both of these. I would really like to get a hold of the TH53. I've reached out to Toll to see if I can get in touch with them. I've reached out to my previous contact who have actually helped me make contact or made content before, and trying to see if he can give me some of these or get a deal. So we'll see what's coming up with that. Currently still working on my BCU rig. I have ordered a air-cooled like CPU cooler so I can bypass my CPU block. Maybe that's just the whole issue, is that maybe the CPU block is, maybe there's something like gunged up. I've cleaned it out and I haven't opened it, but I really would like my BCU to be up and running, because it's been missing out on like a good amount of profit for quite some time, and I would really like to actually test it out on Team Red Miner, and I can't right now. So that's my updates with that. I would like to get one of these. I would like to get my BCU up and running, as well as there's new content coming on the channel for the Osprey E300, because we have a FA customer who is letting me make content with his E300, you know, for the channel. So freaking FA to that. Can't wait to do more of that. One of my goals this year is to learn more Rust. I've learned a little bit of it. It's been about a year and a half, 2 years since I've messed with it. But I would actually like to redive and relearn it some more and kind of get some stuff built out. I've actually started building a bot, which is built in Rust and goes and uses the CoinGecko API and actually pulls block data. So it'll, whatever coin I tell it to, as long as it's a mineable coin, it'll pull up network hash rate, transactions per second, coins that were in the last block, and it will re-update itself every time a block is found. So currently working on that just as a project for myself, just for the funs and giggles of it. But I would like to relearn this. As you know, Caspa they're looking at rewriting it in Rust, and it'd benefit me learning this in a sense, as well as Solana is actually built in Rust as well. So could be fun. Maybe we can make something of it. And yeah, that's one of my goals for this year, is to learn more about this. Kind of venture away from, the years of Solidity and Truffle and C++. So we'll see what happens. I am highly interested in this to see how it works, because it helps in transactions per second on Solana greatly. Their flaw is kind of the validator situation. When Caspa implements it, I find it even more interesting, because it could help out transactions per second, but they don't have the validator issue. They have proof of work miners and node operators. So could be a better situation for Caspa implementing Rust. And yeah, I find that interesting. When it comes down to GPUs now, I'm not really in the market of buying GPUs at this current moment, unless I find a stupid good deal. I've had my eye out for some more 5600 XT ASUS Strix editions, just because I have a few of them and I'm short, I think 2 on a rig, and I would like to finish the rig out just so that way it's full 8-card rig once it gets implemented into a server case. Because right now it's still in an open airframe, because that's at a different place where I don't have to pay for power, along with most of a good chunk of NVIDIA cards that I have. mainly my older series cards. All of my 10,000 series and 1660s. they're all at a place where I don't have to pay power. So I've lucked out there so far. And yeah, I might get more. Not really looking at getting more. I would like to grab a few RX 580s just for the project that I'm working on. I'm probably just going to turn around and sell them after that, but I would like them just for the project. So just so that way I know that it is working and functioning. So you'll have a video coming out for that here soon. Of course, I've talked about it before, but that's a server case for RevTech motherboards. So you'll be able to use a RevTech and still be able to utilize a server case. So coming here for you soon. Now, on to ASIC miners. We do not have any ASICs at the current, or we have the gold shells, so technically we have ASICs at the moment. And we still have the S9 well heater, so I guess I can't say that at all. But I would like to get a hold of a CKB ASIC. Rumor is there will be a happening this year, if I'm not mistaken. So the price of CKB actually should go up. Theoretically, not financial advice, but you know, it's kind of how things work when that happens. But yeah, I would like to get a CKB ASIC, something better than the CK boxes. This Cadena boxes actually are pretty low. I don't know if the IB link does it show it yet? Nah, it does. Oh yeah, it does right there. 2022. Oh nope. So IB Link actually released a CKB ASIC the other day, and it is in competition with AMiner's K7, which is supposed to launch this month, but due to recent events around the world, I don't know that they'll release on time. Just because things can't really come out of that country to here right now. I would be interested to see the fact that people are pre-ordering these but may not be able to get them right now. So we'll kind of see how that pans out coming up here soon. They're supposed to launch this month. Of course, this month has just begun, so we'll kind of see as the month goes on if they release them. Once they do, I would like to see them and just be able to like see it. I will not be probably buying one. They'll be really expensive. But yeah, just accepting donations for new ASICs. Would greatly appreciate it. But guys, that is kind of my goals and achievements that I would like to do this year of 2023. So I hope you all have had a fantastic time. Please drop a comment down below. What are you excited for this year? What is your plans moving forward? Whether it's mining, etc. I would love to know. Please drop it down below. We will catch you guys on the flip side. Much love. Peace out. Hope you enjoyed the new thumbnails, and we'll see you all next time. Stay savage and keep on mining. Peace out.